Hello, my friends. Yesterday I read an article about how the California penal system is not being, you know, uh, so-called pop the locks for the elderly, inmates. There's like 22,000 elderly inmates scheduled, mostly African Americans, scheduled to die in jail. Yeah, and these people are, statistically, harmless if they're released in society. So I saw Gavin Newsom, he's running for president. And I said, hey, Gavin, I'm not going to support you for president, and neither will the people who are behind me, unless you get busy and do a significant popping of the locks now, very soon, for these, elderly prisoners. You have state prisoners. You have, up in your mass incarceration in California system, because we're going to end the racist-based mass incarceration system in America. We have to do it. It's the right thing. It's a hideous, hideous thing to do to the African American population. Many of these people, especially in California, are tried by racist judges and juries, and they're given sentences when they're not even guilty or they're over sentenced. And by the way, these are elderly I'm talking about, whether they're guilty or not. It's a compassionate thing not to have them die in jail. And we as Americans, we want to start to have a compassionate society, not a society based on hurt, harm, and hate like they have right now, with a fascist thing they have, thanks to the Trump Republicans. No, we're going to end that. We're going to go en masse to the midterm elections in November 2026 and vote in a slate, which is a suggestion to the voters for each spot in the Congress to vote for, so we know we have good congressional people there, so that we can eventually go to the Supreme Court and basically end their takeover, fascist takeover of our government by placing 6 new justices on the Supreme Court, all appointed by a Democratic president in 2028. So we'll have a solid court that can finally outlaw the billionaire population as the billionaire class and what they're doing to destroy our economy and our political system. So we can make laws that are now being declared unconstitutional by a Republican fascist court. We'll make the court different. If we have a Congress that's in our side, and we can make it so that these laws that we make to regulate and maybe unplug the billionaire class because of the hideous crimes they've done onto the people by destroying our democracy with their money and other things, and ripping off our economy to profit and making us pay through the snout and not paying workers enough. We've had enough of them. We're going to say maybe it's time we don't need billionaires in America, so that finally we can decentralize the capital and other people across the country can have a chance to make some good money and enjoy the American dream, my friend. Yes, there's a plan. We're going to do it. So get ready. Vote in mass for the midterms and follow me as I go forward. I'll be messaging on this. I'm Ed Ryan, and I'm on your side. Thank you, my friends.